Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to turn 11 of the battle for Domokos in our Turkish campaign 1897, the battle for Crete. So, let's continue. I have a couple of move units that could move, but I don't need to move them because last time we established the positions and were satisfied with them. So let's play the turn. Oh my god, that was bad. Artillery got hurt again. Let's see. So last segment, what happened was I was tweaking because I was like, somebody's here, but I think it was just a quirk of camera positioning within the game. Uh, what was happening is my camera would center somewhere around here, but the action would happen downstairs. So the action would happen around the city of Veliciotes, but my camera would be looking here and I would get the feeling that there was someone lurking in the shadows in the fog of war, but what was actually happening is a firefight between my troops and Garibaldini or someone. And I get distracted, but I don't think anyone is here, so I'm just gonna confidently advance downward. Also, let's zoom in for better sight. Okay, you guys take a shrapnel to the face, shift downward, and let's HQ go for the fatter target. And take a hit, take a hit. Now HQ, do your thing. Move out, come in, take a hit. Nice. Exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Good progress. You guys can't do much. No, you stay where you are. You guys. You can. How much munition you got? One left. We'll resupply. Just in time. You guys, 2 munitions left. Also resupply. Alright, that is that. 1 munition left and 3 munitions left. Okay. Oof. Let's keep it like this. Go all the way eastward. City of Gerakli. I wonder if it's the legendary city and the hometown of Hercules because of the way it's named. So artillery, do your thing. Scout, do your thing. Cavalry, do your thing. Very good. Finish these guys off. Scout, take the city. Follow suit. I should have shifted here out of reach of the tower. I'm going to shift this artillery here because remember there was a unit here. I don't want to risk it walking up the road and flanking my artillery. How much munition you got? None. Okay, so the way things are going, my mobile artillery piece, towed artillery, carried artillery will be providing support fire through and through because by the time the turn is over, I have no munition for my own needs. Oh, look, it's 2 out of 3. I guess that logistical complications come into play, and I'm not getting delivered enough munitions because I'm in the hills instead of on the road or something. What about you guys? You will recon this position. Ah, these are the strong guys, and I can reach them. So let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, this is where the cannon is. I want to use infantry first to soften up these mechanic boy, and then cavalry, run them over real good, please. And if that is not enough, maybe they'll get persuaded by... No, too bad. Now we'll have to do it raw, and by that I mean you first make way, come in, push. I mean, their entrenchment dropped significantly. Too bad I can't reach them. I wonder if the opponent has enough prestige to reinforce them. Nothing else to do. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I would like to nibble at this obstacle, but I will come under fire. And that is not good, so I guess these guys are staying put for now, getting ready to switch places with this force. Oh my god, I used the wrong unit. I shouldn't have pushed them in. I should have used these guys because they were better supplied. Well, the only hope here is that the enemy, being strength 1, will either reinforce himself and lose the turn, or just waste his attack against a stronger opponent, because despite having no munitions, there is 6 against 1. Reset zoom, Shift E, next turn. Artillery struck at my core unit, I lost it. Garibaldi fighting someone. Garibaldi receiving fire. No, my unit received fire, then Garibaldi received fire. You lost the infantry? Oh my god, rain started. Interesting. If I had airplanes, it would be a... well. So what happens next is, after 1, 2, 3 turns, the conditions might change and then there'll be a pop-up. But for now, there is no pop-up, the rain just started. If I had any airplanes, they would be able to... they'll lose spotting range, they'll be able to fly, but not to fire. In later e-files, in later scenarios, let's say 20th century, 21st, late Cold War, I think, maybe Vietnam, is when the first airplanes start to show that have the characteristic to ignore weather. They're called like all-weather um, roll or something. But as just a small detail, has nothing to do with this scenario, obviously. What air assets are we talking about here? I wonder what weapons the two forces are carrying. Need to check later. Anyway, time to take this artillery out of commission. You guys okay? Yeah, the 5. Ooh, I hope I can shift them. Whoa! How well entrenched were they? 5. What a shame. I should have used... oh my god, I'm making mistakes. It's disgusting. This thing here could have softened them up even more. And I wouldn't have this headache right now, so let's see if this will help. the artillery a little closer. What munition? One left, two left. Okay, interesting. Mistakes. I wonder if like I'm whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's hope next scenario will be better on my part. Need to slow down. Think. Okay, we took. Watchtower can't move, so play it safe here. Cavalry, get on the road. I'm gonna try and swing them around. So cavalry will brute force their way through the mountains, while recon will try to get on the road and travel faster to discover this enemy here. You guys start advancing too. Okay, now again, I need y'all to get shifted. Wow, munitions left, interesting. Well, okay, so wow, this is so funny. I will take these two cities before I take the western one, because watch this. Poof, poof. 3 munitions, 5 munitions. Can't enter. Can they enter? Lamau. Disgusting. Okay, what about you? Hahaha. Okay, interesting. Can anyone enter? No, no one can enter. You? No, you can't. Also no munition. You guys shift. Exert zone of control. Okay, what's one more turn? Let's be patient here. You got 4 munitions, very good. You 3. Oh, let's see what I gained. 16 prestige. I don't understand. It seems to me, remember when I started this campaign, I said, like, I know how to play, I'm not confident, I want more prestige for myself and put it to 150%. And still, by taking these victory points, I'm getting coins for effect. I know, like, we can test this right now. Supply, it's written on the top, there is no prestige point cost. So when I'm supplying units, I'm not spending anything. And still I'm broke. Whatever. So everyone moved, everyone moved. Let's see what happens next turn. Reset level. Shift E. 4 turns left until brilliant victory. I hope this is the... something here happened. Okay, oh, so there was a firefight between Mechanikoi and my cavalry. And the rain stopped. Who are these guys? Oh my god. Zikon. No biggie. Well, actually, quite a biggie. There's no munition. You will resupply too, and we will just sit tight here for a second. Let's clean this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's what suppression does too. Okay, you guys are useless. What about you? You got 2 munitions. Hunt them down. More experience for me. What about you? No hero? Let's hope for a hero. No hero. So, job is done here, kind of. Need to resupply. We need to resupply too. You guys start moving. You will stay behind and guard the city. Over here. No. Move here. Move here. Move here. Move here. We fire. No, we resupplied. I'm not gonna grind my units against these folk. I'm gonna hunt for these folk. Good stuff. This will ease my siege. I'm sieging the city as is, but taking care of the arty will lighten up the burden of my force. Come on now. Yeah, whatever. One munition left. 5 munition left. You prestige 31. Oh, okay, so 16 plus 15. 15 per city, I guess. You 2 prestige points. I'ma sacrifice it, and I get 1 strength point. What about you? No. You are resupplied. What about you? No, also resupplied. Start walking around. You guys sit tight. Matter of fact, I don't want you scratched. Move out, move away. And these guys, I feel like, yeah, I'll need them to be the main push. They will be my main push into the city. I need them at 8 and fully kitted. Anyway, I think next turn it is. Reset zoom level, Shift E. Let's go. Artillery strikes, my weak infantry watchtower does something, gets shot at by my supporting artillery. Again, first here, you guys resupply, shift. Interesting, you guys resupply, you guys resupply. Keep marching. Keep marching. We'll break out of the city eastward after taking care of the watchtower. And over here, move up 1, move up 1. You move up more, you move up 1. Shame. Resupply. Chase down these guys. Come back here. Nice. Okay, you guys. Nice. Follow them. And, well, being strength 1, I don't care much for this piece no more. It's too weak to do damage, so it's time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still can't take the city, what a shame. Shift. Shift. What a shame, no more munition. Is this last turn? 2 turns, okay. After this turn, I have to take the city to get a brilliant victory. Watchtower taking care of itself. So funny. How much munitions you got? 1. You do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Move away. How much munition? 3 munitions. Step in. You resupply. You blast them. And boom. Central Powers, brilliant victory. Domokos, brilliant victory. Knowing that if they stayed at Domokos, they would eventually be crushed, the Greeks retreated during the night. The road to Athens, need to check how to pronounce it properly, is open. Well done. Historical outcome. 1 second, please. The Turks didn't waste any time, and as soon as the Battle of Domokos was won, they advanced to Thermopylae, taking that pass too. The great powers of Europe feared that Athens could fall, so on May 20th they forced the Ottomans to accept an armistice. Greece had to cede minor areas on its northern border and pay heavy reparations, 4 million Ottoman pounds. Since Greece was an insolvent country, it had to accept an international financial control commission, which in effect diverted the Greek state's main income sources to the repayment of Greece's public loans. Crete, however, did become an autonomous state under international supervision while remaining under the Sultan's suzerainty. Should I make jokes and memes about Greece and debt and taking care of state's finances while not being said state? This is wild. Again, history, you gotta love it. You have to love it, folks. In the past couple of years, you know, when things started getting wild, at first I was shocked, but then, like, the more history I read, the more I got to know certain events, the more everything's kind of mirrored and going in circles. Like, for real, history is like a spring. It's like a, how do you call it? Oh my god, helix, the DNA thing. It's 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 circular and it keeps going up. So it's different and the same. It's different and the same at the same time. Sorry for the tautology. I ain't nobody to teach you about history. I just find it fascinating, and I love that there is a open source free game like this out here that lets us engage with history through such gameplay, which I think does foster mindful, methodical thinking instead of quick reflex, Quake Arena type of fun. Nothing wrong with that, you know. It's apples and oranges, right? Nevertheless, like I said before, we're here to uh, get closer to great events through by means of Open General, and in this case, Kaiser General. Thank you very much for staying, for watching, for accompanying me through this journey. Let's see where the campaign will take us next. Battle of El Hani and Bu Meliana, October 23rd, 1911. I knew, I had a hunch that these two missions, the opening two missions of the campaign, would be one war, and what comes after would be a complete different war, which is obvious. If I would have read the entry text to the whole campaign, it would have mentioned that it takes place during Ottoman Empire's turbulent times before World War One, during, and immediately after. Well, I mean, look at the screen. It says right there, 1897 to 1922. So I'm glad to see that you made it to Trablusgarp, Libya, to lead us into battle. It must have been a difficult journey from Istanbul disguised as a reporter. Unfortunately, we had to move troops to Yemen last summer to fight a local uprising. Now we have no more than 3,500 Ottoman troops at our disposal in the whole of Trablusgarp, and the Italians have landed at Trablus, Tripoli, Tobruk, Benghazi, Derne, and Al Homs. They say they want to bring the blessings of progress to Libya. Needless to say that the sublime Porte cannot give in to these Italian demands. Here on the ground, the naval bombardment of the Trablus fortress was so heavy that we quickly had to retreat from the city. The Italians have brought more troops on land, and 5 Italian regiments have established a defensive perimeter around the city. Luckily, the Muslim tribal sheikhs have chosen our side. We have armed the tribesmen with some of the 25,000 Mauser rifles. Hey, 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 there it is. That we shipped into Trablus on the Derna, only days before Italy declared war on September 29th. And now we are ready to retake ownership of Trablus. Most of the troops are positioned to the southeast of Trablus, between the gardens and palm trees where the Italian ships cannot provide accurate fire support. Orders: take Trablus from the Italians. End the scenario with 6 victory hexes for brilliant victory, 5 for victory, and 4 for tactical victory. Intelligence report: the Italians will not be able to ship many new troops to Trablus the next few days. The Italian navy still has a strong presence in the area. So, before I sign off, I want to explain. Very important. Okay, first of all, new equipment available to us. Air defense in the face of 7.92 mg, that is Mauser 100%. What kind of... Okay, Katirler, which is pack mules, I guess. What else do they give us? Uh-huh. And these are, I don't know, I'm not sure. This, I think, are like new. So the previous window was a prototype, I think, and these are like new troops available to us due to progression of time and technology. Okay. Yeah, prototype because it's gifted to us. And what is this? It's a cruiser. What about? Okay. Let's click upper right corner, view strategic map before we deploy anything. So we have these 3 units and these 3 units. This is our deployment hex for the machine gun, and this is our cruiser, and we have some more units here. And if you press escape, you get back, and we have 78 prestige. We will have to purchase units, and I think I'm being pessimistic again, but I think this is it. I think I will lose because I don't see how I'm gonna buy me anything with 78 prestige. What do we got? Mustafis 48. I can't even afford 2 Mustafis. Jesus. Unless maybe, like in the previous couple of scenarios, I get reinforcements later on. Anyway, I'm not gonna deploy for now. I just wanted to mention one more thing. Oh my god, whatever. There is an automatic save file once you finish a scenario, so I won't lose progress. I wanted to mention this here. So this is a different type of victory condition as to previously. Previously, it was how fast you can do it. First 2 scenarios, right? It was a fight against time. Now the time is set to 12 terms no matter what. Question is, how much can we take? Preferably, we take uh, preferably we take yes. Okay, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have to take everything. How? I don't know though. Shame. Anyway, thank you again for watching. See you in the next segment of the Turkish campaign 1897-1922. Goodbye.